Because when God told you, he ain't the one. And that's what that time when he's on that mountain, he said, I know you get thunder and you're like, ooh, Lord have mercy. You think he's walking on clouds. He said, ain't in that. What about the fire? Ain't in that. It ain't in the earthquake. Do you hear what I'm saying? Not in that. I'm telling you now, it's a still small voice. Will speak to you. I will tell you, this is the way. Walk in. Hey, so sweet. It'll just be so sweet. My God in heaven. Woo. Jesus said unto him, make it plain so you ain't guess no more. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man, woman, boy, or girl, all inclusive, cometh unto the Father but by me. What the world said, that's narrow. Narrow if you want to. Hey, have a nice trip. If you had known me, ye should have known my Father also. And from henceforth you know him and have seen him. And Philip said unto the Lord, hold me, baby. Show us the Father, and it's sufficient. It suffices us. He said a word. He went on and said, Jesus said unto him, have I been so long with you, and yet hast thou not known me? Question, Philip. Now, wait a minute. That made me think. I look at that word means even though Philip was out there tripping and doing his thing, God's still with him. When you do wrong, he's still with you. I'm sorry he is, because when you cry, he comes. You got to understand, he told you, hey, you can do so much that your conscience gets seared, but the minute that prodigal son came back home, what did God do? Gave him everything. That's all he had. He said, repent if you sin. Are you listening to that? But who will tell you, oh, them old church folk going to talk about you, child. You done had about 4 or 5 babies, child. Who cares what they can't do nothing for you. Bring them babies in here. So we can let them know what the Lord will do and love on them. And God take care of the rest. I don't need to tell nobody they wrong. They already know that. But God, I can't even say they already wrong. How do I know? Because little children I have you under the Lord, the fruit of the womb is his reward. I don't know why he assigned that baby or that baby to them at this time, but that's his business. All I got to do is be willing and obedient to him, and I shall eat the fat of the land. Anybody read in the Bible? Give me a few more verses, then we're going to go in a few more. We're through for the day. I just want to set the foundation in. Because, read that for me, dear. And I want y'all to, I've told you to underline this. It's John 8 and 44. You can't allow Satan to get up in your ear. You can't allow this world to tell you dumb stuff, and you run and do it. Some of you went through a whole lot of pain because they say tattoos are cool. And you'll sit up there and won't cry. They be hammering that needle in your arm, your leg, and play. Won't say a word. But I'm in church, and my arm wants to sleep. Now you're ready to leave. I better stop this. Read it. What does it say?
St. John 8 and 44.
What does it say?
We are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh, it is a lie. He speaketh of his own. He is a liar, and the father of him.
You see what I'm saying? And like I said, 2 Corinthians 11 and 3, if you want to write. But he said, Paul said, but I fear, lest by any means, as the serpent, meaning that's one of his offices, go to Revelation 12, and you see all them different names he tried to operate. Beguiled Eve through his subtlety. We've already saw that, they got game whipped on them. You ain't no different. You ain't got no more smarts than they did. We're the same. And listen now. I won't finish this, about 2 more verses in John, and we'll be out here. Now listen, Jesus said unto him, have I been so long? You don't know, man. He that has seen me, mean you got it clear in your mind, have seen the Father.
Yes, sir.
And how sayest thou then? How sayest thou then, show us the Father? I'll be right in front of you. Because if you're not read over there, I think over in Isaiah, it says, Emmanuel, God with us. Have you y'all read that? Come on, somebody. You got to look quiet on me there. Mm-hmm. How you going to ask me something that you already know? People will always try to come with some stuff that you already know that, but you already know that God has instructed you to do this, that, and the other. But now you go to your friend and see if you can get some counsel that'll suit your own desires. It goes to me, you, or anybody. Help me shout anyway. Believest thou not that I am in the Father, and the Father in me? Question. The words that I speak unto who? You. I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth what? In me. He doeth the works. The Father that dwelleth in me. Okay? I said the Father that dwelleth in me. What is your body? So the Holy Spirit in there, that's Daddy. You say, but just the voice, that just is obviously holding right there. And if he's in you, it tells you clear as day, the Spirit will bear witness with your spirit that you are a child of God. Anybody read the Bible? Mm-hmm. Listen. I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me. He doeth the work. Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me. Or else believe me for the very work's sake. Now that's important, church. You know where you were. That's why that song messes me up so. He took me where I was and made me what I am. Sister Long, will you do a little testifying for me up front? Remember we was over Tabernacle. What that lady tell you? You don't remember, do you? Remember when you came down front, she was in a wheelchair? What did she say? Oh. She said, that boy was crazy at night with his hands on the football field. He just gone. She made it, I never would have thought. Am I lying, baby? That you be a preacher. I don't care what they think or do. That's who do the job. I just said they thank you, Lord. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing new under the sun, church. People going to say what they want to say. Now, you can stay in that territory or just hear the word from me and determine for yourself whether I'm a preacher or not. Judge the tree by the fruit it bears. Verily, verily, surely I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also. What? And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And whosoever ye shall, and whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do. Lord, have mercy. That the Father may be what? Glorified in the Son. Now, I'm going to bring it on down home, and I'm going to close out with 1 John, 3rd chapter. I ain't through with this, but I want us to hear some things. You know, if, the 14th verse, if ye shall ask anything